Hi everyone, I'm Nancy with Ladybugs Flowers and Rustic Decor, and today we're going to be making another rustic heart. It's got these little holes in it, and I like the board anyway, so that's what we're doing. First thing we're going to be doing is painting it. Get my paint over here. And we're going to be painting it a brown, dark brown color. With a sherbet mix color with it. Both of them is by Apple Barrel, orange sherbet, and then our burnt umbrella. So we're just going to paint over this heart. Give it a more rustic look. Paint around my edges. And that's the way it's going to be looking, somewhat. Now we're going to blow dry it. Then I do, looks like I didn't get that. I didn't get it good anyways. Let me get a little on it. What I want to do is take some black and then some lighter brown. Kind of mix that up a little bit. And just kind of go around my edges with it to change. the color somewhat. Just kind of blending that in. Just trying to give it a more very rustic look. I'm taking that burnt umbrella and orange sherbet back around it. Alright, we're going to get this blown. Alright, I do want to take my drill and drill out some holes up here at the top where I can run some wire through it. I had it going the wrong way. Of course I would. Now I'm just going to kind of scuff back over them holes. In my, I also want to go ahead and paint the back side as well. Stick drill down. I hope everyone has had a wonderful day. We do want to get this covered, but I'm not as worried about it because I'm not using this side. I just wanted to have it painted. So we're going to go ahead and get this blow dried. That should be long enough. And I did twirl that just one time around my finger. And then also we're gonna twirl it around. Get it to hold. And take my floral stick here. Do the same thing on this other side. If I can get it back unwound. Alright, that's the way it's going to look. You straighten it up where it'll hang right, like that, to me. Okay, now what I want to do, I had seen earlier today where this lady had put a picture of birds in a frame. Not the same picture. I designed this on Canva, but anyway, something kind of similar to it. And so I thought it was so cute. But anyway, she had hers in a frame, and I'm going to put mine on this heart. So we're going to use our Mod Podge to put it on there. And I don't want to put it at the very top. I'm going to set it down just a little bit, because I am going to put them little leaves up above the picture. And I'm trying to get these wrinkles out of it, but this wood has got grooves in it. So, I don't know if that is, it fell. But I do need to put a little heat on that. Then, I am going to go back over it with my Mod Podge. To make sure it stays. Some people don't do this, but I always have. Then I'm going to put a little more heat on that. Then I'm going to take that brush and just kind of go around the picture, the edge of the picture. I think that helps it stay somewhat. Somewhat. All right. Bow. And I had a piece of this left from the other night. Then I also want to use, and I know I brought it over here, wherever it went, I don't know, but it wasn't a big piece of it. It was just a piece that I had left. I got more of it, but I do want to use this green. So we're just going to cut it and just rip it. And I'm going to do several. Well, about 4 of them. And I might need more, I'm not sure. Just getting that extra cloth off. I think I'm going to rip this one if I can one more time. Let's see if we can't thin this down. I don't want it to be real thick. Without taking away all of our cloth. do this one the same. I don't know if I can this one, but we're going to try. Then I'm also going to thin this one down too. I don't think I'll need any more of this, but if we do, we'll cut us out one. Trying to get that cloth away. That extra that's hanging on. Then I'm also going to cut some of my burlap. I'm going to try to keep it as even as I can. And then we might end up having to cut another piece of that. I think we will. And go ahead and get another piece. Alright, now we're going to cut a piece of our jute string. Lay it down. Then I'm going to start off with this burlap, and I'm going to go ahead and just pull what's wanting to come off. because I did cut around the sides. So I'm just looping it back and forth. Keeping it in the middle of my string. Then I am going to cut that. I'm going to do the same thing. Just folding it back and forth. Not worrying about tails sticking out. Keeping it right in the middle of your string. Take a piece of the green. And I'm just folding it back. And then folding it again. And then turning it and folding it again. Get another piece of our burlap. Go ahead and get that extra off. It's wanting to come off. And we're just going to lay it out there. And just fold it. Trying to keep them somewhat even. Fold it. And then fold it back. I'm not cutting this off. Then I'm going to fold it back. I think I'm just going to use this whole thing. Take it up here. And just go back and forth. Just like we did. Keeping that string right in the middle. Get a piece of our green. And this one's only going to be able to fold one time. So we're going to get another piece. And tie it. And then just take your little messy bow, spread it out. Where all of it's showing. Might be a little more of some than it is the other. Cut that loose. There's our little bow. And we are going to glue it. sure I got enough on the opposite side. Think that we need, and I think I'm gonna fold them over that way somewhat. Not wanting to cut them off, but just kind of put them towards the middle. I do have a little heart that I cut out myself that I do want to paint. And I believe I will paint it that green looking color that we mixed up to make for the little green up there. And it looks like that little edge is pointy. Cut that up a little bit. But I wanted it to be odd shaped. So I'm going to put a little glue on the back of that. And then I'm going to place it right in the middle of our bow. And I don't think it needs nothing else. I think it turned out really cute. The only thing else I could think of is to put but you would have to hide it, some greenery down here maybe, just to give it a little more. And I'm not sure of that. I think that we'll just put them 2 pieces of each one and then put that pine cone, the smallest one I got up here. They both are about the same. Or maybe stick it right in the middle. We'll paint over that one little spot a little bit. Like it done got green on it. What about this brown and black? Kind of go over that. Okay, there we are. We ended up having more green in it than it did brown, but I think it turned out really cute. And I hope everyone has enjoyed the video. And always remember, you are enough. And have a blessed night. Thank you.